Hi, I'm George Vlasic from GV Art and Design.
And I'm Greg Vlasic.
We're here in Lakewood, Ohio, and it's our hometown. We grew up in Lakewood right down the street, and we're GV Art and Design, and we specialize in one-of-a-kind artwork and apparel. And we've been doing it since we were kids. We started doing the apparel out of our parents' house, just in the basement. To find us, you can go to gvartwork.com or come in one of our locations. We have our main stores in Lakewood, Ohio, and then one in Kent and one in downtown Willoughby.
And then in social, you can follow us at GV Artwork for all three social medias. But we're always doing giveaways and sales and different things like that. So we have over 150,000 followers, on social media, and so again, just building up that cool Cleveland fan base and people who support our brand.
So I'm known for doing artwork on the Etch-a-Sketch, and in 2007 when the Cavs went to the finals, I posted a video of LeBron and me creating him on the Etch-a-Sketch, and for the first time I showed how I did my artwork on the Etch-a-Sketch, and people always saw the end result and were like, you didn't really do that, and so they got a chance to see it, and it was on YouTube. It got 1 million hits in less than a couple days, and it was up for Best Viral Video of the Year, and through that process we created a whole campaign around it. So it was for our first time we've always done stuff together and artwork and that type of stuff, but we kind of worked on a whole campaign called One Town, One Team, One Dream we came up with. And the Cavs, we did shirts for it, the Cavs carried it in the team shop, and my dad wrote the rap song for it. And it was really for the first chance for us to kind of really get together and do not only t-shirts, but a campaign and just the whole start of what we do now. It was just at that point. So,
and then from there we started, at the time there wasn't, we had a lot of passion for the city of Cleveland, and we knew others felt the same way. They just didn't have a way to express it. So, we started up the Cleveland That I Love campaign, and I can remember doing our first shirt with it. And we would go to stores and places, and they'd be like, who wants to wear Cleveland stuff? And we felt that passionate about it, and we knew others did. And so I can remember wearing it out downtown the first time, and every other person came up to us and just asked me where I got it and how do you get it. And so we knew we were kind of onto something, and it's just been really cool to see how far it's taken off. And again, starting with that one goal is to really kind of spread the Cleveland message and Cleveland pride and show people how we feel about the city has really taken off, and it's been cool to see it grow. Obviously when COVID and all that happened, before we had to shut down, we kind of shut down and just wanted to make sure our employees and everything, like their safety came first. And my mom, would come in here helping every day, and we just wanted to make sure that everybody was safe and stuff like that. So we shut down all 4 of our store locations at the time. It really forced us to be really proactive and really creative. We're always creative, but really, there was no sporting events going on, and that's kind of, the bread and butter of people coming in, before an Indians game, before a Browns game, and getting our stuff. So we had to kind of come up with launches and really get creative with it. And so I think, we launched more shirts in March and April than I think we have in any, 2 months. And so it was really cool that we were staying super busy and, keeping all our workers really busy with online orders and everything like that through it all. So, it definitely helped when we were able to, open back up and start to see some more traffic, and of course do it, in a safe manner and make sure, we're controlling how many people are in and stuff.
I mean, I think everybody's been pretty, as far as the new restrictions go and coming into the store, I think everybody's been pretty, pretty understanding. I think everybody kind of is in the same boat, and, we're just trying to do our best to keep everyone safe. And so, hopefully they feel comfortable coming in, and no one's really given us a hard time about it.
No, we've had 1 or 2 people kind of get a little bit, frustrated or snippy or whatever, but other than that, like I said, we have a really loyal following, so I think they kind of appreciate what we're doing, and we, appreciate them still shopping here and still making it work. So we're truly blessed that we were able to ramp up the online and really, like I said, get creative with our launches, and our online was as busy as it's ever been. So fortunately, we didn't have to, our goal was to not get rid of any workers and not cut hours, and fortunately we were able to do that and continue to give workers all the hours they needed and stuff.
Every full-time employee was, we were able to keep them. So, but there was some hours that were cut, obviously, just because the store's not being open, but we tried to make up for it in other areas as well. So
everything was, a little backed up and slowed down, and luckily some of the companies we were able to work with, made sure they did the right protocols, and we were able to still get, our shirts and things like that. Also, we work with a couple different printers, so we were able to kind of, a lot of them were doing certain hours, but we had enough of the printers that we were able to kind of use multiple ones, and they were going in at different hours and stuff like that. So we've built up really good relationships with a lot of our vendors as well. So they made it work and we made it work. And so, obviously it was challenging and we had to adjust, but I think it kind of shows how much we've grinded from the beginning and kind of persevered, and we knew this was just going to be another challenge for us to overcome.
I think the message for us is, COVID is one aspect of all that's going on right now, and I think if we can just have humility and just understand that everybody's in the same boat and just try to put other people first. I mean, that's what it comes down to, I think, and it goes with COVID and wearing a mask and feeling comfortable, and also with all the other stuff that's going on as well.
So when you're in a meeting with your brother and he's going through like all the cash flow and reports on the stuff, and you're just kind of like just down there playing with your
That's actually almost like how it goes. I'm going over the numbers, I'm making sure the business is running, and George's over there sketching or drawing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
That's how it works. But we make it work.
Hey, I do what I do best, and you do what you do.
And then I do all the stuff that has to get done.
I don't want to do it.